next award is for Lindsay. She has the Character Trait Award for being genuine. She was voted most improved, and I also gave her the award for being a wonderful worker. My next award is for Emerson. I am giving him the Character Trait Award for vitality. He was voted most likely to get the teacher off topic. And also is my mad scientist. My next award is for Ollie. His character trait is order, and he was voted most talented, and he's also very detail-oriented. He always gets my mistakes. Is for Olivia. Loving. She was voted most friendly, and I also gave her the award as the class cheerleader. My next award is for Luke, and he got the character trait award for resourcefulness. His class voted him most likely to become president. And my award for him is groovy moves. My next award is for Madeline. Her character trait is diligence. Her class voted her most intelligent. My award for her is dynamic facial expressions, and she is 100% fact fluency. Last but not least, Cole. He has the character trait for friendliness. He was voted life of the party, and he is my bathroom sprinter.
And God is calling them away as well. So when you see her, tell her thank you, and we appreciate all of you. Next we have Mrs. Pringle and our 5th grade class.
My kids could all be voted in the life of the party because they're cray, but that's okay. All right, perfect. So I'm Mrs. Pringle, and I have had the privilege of teaching 5th grade this year. Yeah, let's just get started. I'm excited for everything we've earned today. My list is a little bit longer, so I'll call you guys up, and I'll actually, if I can have you just quickly walk up here, then I'll go through the list, and then we can all cheer them on, okay? So first up, we have Tabitha. Tabitha is gaining the Christian character trait of responsibility. She was voted by the class most intelligent, which definitely fits. She has had honor roll for fourth quarter and for all year. So she has maintained honor roll this entire year, and she also is receiving perfect attendance. Fantastic. All right, next up is Jasmine Brown. Jasmine is receiving the Christian character trait of creativity, which fits her perfectly. She was voted for a High Achiever Award. She's receiving honor roll for both fourth quarter and all year long. And it's been a privilege to have you, Jasmine. My kids are so serious. Tyler, come on. Okay, Tyler. Oh, thank you. Tyler is receiving the character trait of dependability. He was voted most likely to be successful, and he is receiving honor roll for both fourth quarter as well as all year long. Good job. All right, Isaac, come on down. Isaac is receiving the character trait of genuineness, which if you know Isaac at all, that is definitely his heart. He was voted most likely to win the lottery, so be friends with this guy. He's receiving honor roll for fourth quarter as well as all year long, and he's also receiving perfect attendance. Next up we have Ava. Come on down. Ava is receiving the Christian character trait of flexibility. She is very flexible with how her class flows, with friendships and everything else. She was voted most likely to become president. This one, I'm very excited for that. She's receiving honor roll for fourth quarter as well as all year. All right, next up we have Amarin. Come on down. Amarin is receiving the Christian character trait of humility. She is voted the most creative, and she's receiving honor roll for fourth quarter and all year. Next we have Jonah. Okay, so Jonah is receiving the Christian character trait of honesty, because that's his heart. And then he was voted, and I'm not sure you will all be super surprised, he was voted life of the party. Next we have Kenzie. Kenzie is receiving the Christian character trait of encouragement. She was voted most likely to become a movie star. Next up we have Rain. Rain was given the Christian character trait of enthusiasm, and he was voted most likely to get the teacher off topic. Next we have Caitlin. Caitlin has been given the Christian character trait of being determined. She was voted most friendly by the class. She is receiving honor roll for fourth quarter as well as the entire year, and she has perfect attendance. And next up we have Tom. Tom is receiving the Christian character trait of dedication. He was voted the most improved, and if I can, I will add that, this kid has worked so hard on his self-confidence this year, sorry. Allergies, woo, strong. He is receiving honor roll for the fourth quarter, and he is receiving honor roll all year long. All right, Ginny, come on down. I apologize, she wanted me to call her Virginia, and I totally biffed that. So Virginia is receiving the Christian character trait of tenderheartedness. She was voted most talented by our class. She is receiving honor roll for the fourth quarter as well as all year long. Last but definitely not least, is Mr. Lucas. So Lucas is receiving the Christian character trait of taking initiative, and he was voted the funniest kid in class. Alright, let's give it up for 5th grade.
She will be Mrs. May, so the next time we... And I'm going to make her cry right now instead of after. She is also moving on to a different class in school next year, so when you see her, love on her, and big things for you in your wedding.
Yeah! Speak!
Okay. Alright, so I'm Miss McAllister, almost Mrs. May, crazy. But I'm glad that I get to finish Miss McAllister with these middle schoolers. I'm so excited. I'm going to call up the 6th and 7th graders, their names, you guys can cheer them on, and then when they come up here, I'll give you the list of the things that they have been awarded. And then stay up here. Don't be camera shy. Stay up here. Okay, then you guys all sit down and I have sunflower awards too, and that's for all of middle school. Okay, so we got Grayson up first. Birthday boy! It's his birthday today. Pretty cool. He is being awarded for his character trait of stability. He is also being awarded for IXL Math Question Master, over 1,000. And he is getting honor roll 4th quarter and all year. Round of applause. And then we have Russell Zimmer. Russell is being awarded friendliness for his character trait and 4th quarter honor roll. Andrew is being awarded for his character trait of boldness this year. Then we have Ellie Chapel. Ellie is being awarded for a character trait of tender-hearted and honor roll 4th quarter and all year. Phoebe, come on up. Phoebe is being awarded this year for a character trait as enthusiasm. Isaac. Isaac is being awarded for character trait of integrity. He is also being awarded perfect attendance for all year, perfect attendance, that's impressive. And IXL Math Question Master for over 3,000. And honor roll 4th quarter and all year. Dallas Sullivan. year and all year long. Okay, so Jacob is somebody who's not here today. So sad, I know, I'm missing him. But he is being awarded for thriftiness. Thriftiness. If you know him, he loves to grab the extra apple juice containers or milk cartons or whatever, and he creates something with it. So yes, thriftiness is for Jacob. And then Lily. She is being awarded for the Encouragement Award. She's a great encourager. And for drama, Outstanding Improv. Lily. Gabby. Gabby is being awarded for loyalty. And Charlotte. Charlotte is being awarded for her attentiveness and fourth quarter honor roll. Juliana McLean. Juliana is being awarded for self-confidence and fourth quarter honor roll. And then Samuel is also a student who is not here today. And he is being awarded for courage and fourth quarter honor roll as well. And then last but not least, Marley. Marley is being awarded for the character trait of joy. Alright, let's give it up for the 6th and 7th grades. Alright, so, like I said earlier, I have one more award. And this is for middle school altogether. If you have seen me around, if you have been in my classroom, you know that I love sunflowers. Yes, they're my favorite. And it's more than just a beautiful flower to me, and I'm going to explain that really quick. A sunflower to me is something that stands strong, because if you see one, they get really, really tall, right? And their roots, to be able to even hold a sunflower, has to be deep inside the ground to be able to gather all those nutrients that it needs, to be able to build that stem to be strong and sturdy, and then to be able to radiate all the petals, right? And if you didn't know, sunflowers actually radiate towards the sun, right? It goes and moves towards the sun. And so for me, I always look at myself as individuals, as sunflowers, and that the sun is Jesus, right? And so we are supposed to get all the nutrients to build in our hearts, to be able to then come out of us, to be able to radiate to other people as we are turning towards the sun, towards Jesus. And so what I do is I allow the students to vote on who they think deserves the Sunflower Award. And what it says is that sunflowers stand tall and shine a positive light regardless of what hardships are thrown at them. Sunflowers gravitate towards the sun, Jesus, even when things are tough. People gravitate towards them as they are the ones that beam a ray of sunshine, are deeply rooted in their faith, and demonstrate strength. Okay? So, middle schoolers, you guys voted on these people, and I would agree 100% of who they are. They are definitely sunflowers in my eyes, and I would like to congratulate for the 6th grade, Gabby. And for 7th grade, we got Dallas. And then for 8th grade, last night we had the awards, so I already gave it to the student, but she's still gonna come on up. Taylor Weaver, come on up here. Now, quick question for Taylor, everybody that knows her. Who has gotten a hug from that girl? Look at that. That's a lot of hugs. She's a great hug giver. Okay, and for 9th grade, we got Roman Blair. Alright, so these are the sunflowers for this year. Give it up for them. Thank you. Yeah.
Everybody, we're almost done. We all 9th grade. So Mrs. Wyfridge is going to come up, and she's our teacher for 9th grade. Our fearless leader for 9th grade, because we just started this year. She had 2 9th graders that finished out. We have Ella and Roman, and she's going to talk about them. I also want to thank her for being amazing this year and being the leader of 9th grade. And she's also moving on next year too. We're going to miss her and her family. So when you see her, thank her. We're very appreciative.
All right, Ella, come on down. Robin. My first impression of my 9th graders was that they were interesting. They were all very unique personalities, and it was a ton of fun. And it's been a privilege and a blessing to get to know these very fun, unique personalities. It will not shock or surprise anybody that Roman is getting the character trait of happiness. He is also getting academic excellence awards, and another award that Ella is getting a character trait of discernment. Discernment, because you are the most self-aware 9th grader I've ever been. And wise, and has learned a lot this year. Also, how many of you have a yearbook? How many of you have admired the front cover of that yearbook? Woo! Yeah. Yes, that was her. Round of applause for that. Both of these guys have worked so hard this year, and it has been super fun getting to hang out with you. Also, Roman made this arch back here. They are both creative. They are both fun and theatrical. If you've ever witnessed a presentation from either of them, it's awesome. And very intelligent. And so they've worked really hard on their academics this year. So congrats. Your high schools are lucky to get you. We'll miss you.
Roman. Sorry, come back up. So we had 3 students that qualified for the Presidential Award for Academics. So that's honor roll all year, amazing grades. We had 2 8th graders last night, Brian and Tristan. They got that award. And Roman was our 3rd student to get that Presidential Award for Academic Excellence. for all of your love and support for your students and for giving them to us. We have, Mr. Hackett, do you have any awards? Mrs. Moss has some awards and she will finish us off with her Amazing Art Awards.
All right, good morning. I want to acknowledge a few things before I do my final art awards. I'm thankful that Mrs. Weinrich mentioned the yearbook cover. I presented the whole class the opportunity to design the inside cover, and Ella submitted her piece of artwork, and we had voted as a class based on the company's covers, and we got down to the final two, and I just kept looking at them, and I just didn't like either one of them. And so when she submitted what she wanted for the inside cover, it was just like, this is our cover. And so again, thank you, Ella, for doing that. I wanted to acknowledge my electives awards. You heard Lily, she got Outstanding Improv for her class. She had us laughing all the time. In our other class, because they're here, and I don't know if they heard them last night, Brian got our Outstanding Improv for his class. For our yearbook class, the most outstanding student editing went to Layla. And for the first time, we had a leadership class. And so for that class award, that went to Olivia for outstanding leadership. And then our middle school golden paintbrush went to Taylor. Okay, so now I have 4th and 5th grade golden paintbrushes. And it is very hard for me to always just choose one from each class, because I love all of the artwork we do all year long, and I just thank the Lord every day that I get to teach art. In 4th grade, I just list all the students that I would consider for that award, and then I always look back and see, okay, who have I given to it before? Because I don't think the same student should get it every single year. And so when I looked back, I went, oh, she's already got it. Oh, she's already got it. Oh, she's already had it. So there's 3 girls in that class that could have no doubt gotten this award this year, but they've been acknowledged before. And so I want to acknowledge someone who came in here brand new this year, which is always hard. Didn't worry about what everyone else was doing with their artwork. She focused in and she did her own artwork, and it always came out amazing. And so the golden paintbrush for 4th grade goes to Lindsay. All right, for 5th grade, this is the first year that I've been here that 5th grade has been its own class, not part of middle school. That has been the best thing in the entire world, because I got to do a whole new class full of art that I've never done before. And they all are amazing. I think when you saw them up here, you saw their individual personalities. Well, that comes out in their artwork. So of all my classes, this one was the hardest to pick. And because, this has been a multi-year experience that I've seen the student grow. When she first started in art, her artwork always looked exactly like her friends next to her. And so I wasn't sure, is that your artwork? And then through the years, it's just become more and more, oh, I see you, that's your artwork, that is amazing. And so, for 5th grade, it goes to Caitlin.
Mr. Hackett and Mrs. Voss for all of their work with the kids. They do so many things. They wear so many hats, from art to math to music to technology, and just we're very thankful for you. So can we give them
Mrs. Weinrich.